Breaking news tonight, a celebratory homecoming weekend canceled after what law enforcement is calling a credible threat. 4 people were shot early this morning and taken to local hospitals, according to the Rapides Parish Sheriff's Office. RPSO says the shooting happened around 4 a.m. in the 7500 block of Highway 71 South. The exact location has not been released by law enforcement, but several businesses are in that area, including Pafford EMS, 71 Steel, Super Dex, Red Dirt Tractors, and Louisiana Hydrostatics. The conditions of the victims are unknown. The shooting remains under investigation, and community members we spoke to say they're tired of seeing gun violence.
Everybody just got to get together and try to stay safe, put the guns down, and just try to have fun, enjoy yourself.
Put the guns down because it's not worth it. We're losing so much of our young kids to all this gun violence and everything that's going on.
Alexandria Mayor Jacques Roy addressed the impacts to Peabody Homecoming celebration in a post on his personal Facebook page, saying the cancellation was not because of a shooting in Alexandria or any incident at the parade. Instead, he says it stemmed from events outside the city and threats from outside the parish that caused a massive disturbance to the community. We've reached out to RPSO and the city of Alexandria for clarification, but have not heard back. One resident we spoke to is asking for more transparency.
We've not heard anything else about whether a source or the person or individual that was responsible for the threat has been captured, questioned, arrested, and no other information has come forward except everything is just canceled. So that is kind of concerning to me. If there was a credible threat, why at this point, which it is 3:32 p.m. from 9 a.m., we have heard nothing further? That's very concerning to me.
All homecoming festivities and the football game for Peabody Magnet High School were canceled, and our Julia Keller was there today as some alumni and community members still gathered. Julia, I know you spoke to several Peabody alumni at the tailgate this afternoon. How are they feeling about the game being canceled?
Yes, Jay, I was there as many still gathered for the tailgate earlier today, and as of now, details are still limited at this time, but here's what we know so far. Peabody Magnet High School released a statement earlier today to their Facebook page, stating in part, quote, out of an abundance of caution and in coordination with local law enforcement agencies, we have made the difficult decision to cancel tonight's homecoming game at Peabody Magnet High School and all homecoming festivities near the stadium this weekend. Thank you for your understanding as we prioritize the safety and well-being of our entire school community, end quote. For Peabody alums and the community, homecoming is like no other event. Even though the school canceled all their homecoming activities today, Warhorse Nation still showed up lining the streets around the school displaying their school spirit. Families, friends, and alumni all showed up decked out head to toe in their Peabody gear.
They're celebrating 130 years of excellence. I've been bringing my children out here since they were young, and now they're adults, and they're coming. They're bringing my one little grandchild that's coming out. And so as I walk around and see all the different families, people fly in, they travel in from afar, and I see them, and everybody's having a good time. Regardless of the expectation of the game, we definitely want to see a win, no matter where we play. But at the same time, we definitely want to go on and continue the culture that's set here at Peabody, and that's just to enjoy the spirit of friendship, of love, and bonding.
And we will have more in sports as the Warhorses homecoming game is set to be rescheduled. But for now, Jay, back to you.